What's going on, guys and gals? Stock Jock here, up 348 on the day. Not my best day, not my worst. I'm just happy to be green. I missed quite a few entries on some stocks that I wanted to play. We're not going to get into those. We'll just go over the stocks I did trade. And SBLK was my first one of the day. So SBLK, this one was starting to hit my low float, high of day scanner, and I really just wanted to play it for the 50 cent mark break. So 950 was what I was looking for. Had this run up, it was pretty extended. I mean, going from 886 all the way to 940s. That's a pretty big move. So it was kind of hand on the trigger. Didn't really want to hold this too long if it didn't look like it was going to break 50 and move. So I got in right here. Where is it? 9:35 a.m. right inside this candle here. Looking for the break of 50. Got in at 9:43. Popped up really quick to 950-ish, 950, 949, somewhere in there, and just didn't have the volume or the move that I thought it would have. So I got out as soon as it looked like it was coming back down. I got out at 946, basically 60 bucks. I think I made on this trade, but again, it was already extended, and I was kind of chasing a little bit. So whenever I do that, I like to try to have a really tight leash on the stock in case it turns against me. And as you can see, it did drop down all the way down to $4 or $9. So that would have been, 40-cent loss on 3,000 shares, 1,200 bucks if I would have held that. So I'm glad I sold. Did end up finally breaking that 950 level and moving up, but you know, that's hindsight 2020. Can't really care. I don't really care about that. So 60 buck win. Happy to have it. So IG is a stock that's a former runner. You can see a lot of spikes here on the daily chart. It likes to pop up and usually sells off. And this is kind of the first day I've seen this stock uh, hold this kind of run. Usually it'll pop up in the morning and then sell off. And um, kind of was thinking that we'd actually see it go back all the way down to the 200 and hang out there for a couple of days. But as you can see, it's up near 350 right now, and it's pretty strong mover. IG, this is one that we were kind of looking in. This is a chat room play. Both the chat rooms I'm in, we're gonna play this one. You can see here we were going for the break a high a day. That's kind of what we were looking for right there. If we break this, maybe we get the move up. So I went long at 257 in the anticipation of that break, and we finally did get that move through, and it just didn't really take off as fast as I wanted. So I sold at 263. Not a huge win. It did end up curling and finally getting the move that I really wanted. But you know, 6 cent win on 3,000 shares. I'll take it. Not the biggest move, but again, it was gapping up and kind of showed weakness out of the open. So really, again, wasn't too sure what the stock was going to do today. But I mean, like, hindsight's 2020 again. It hung out around the VWAP all day, and then all of a sudden, huge volume comes in around 12:30, buying, and it just has sent the stock into orbit right now. So not going to chase this at all. But again, back to my trade. Uh, it, Playing that high day move. The stock had great news, and that's why it was up. But again, I don't want to get caught in this thing on the way back down. There's plenty of people in this from a long time ago probably that have been caught in this thing and they're just looking for a way out. And that's kind of one of the reasons why the stock is, every time there's a pop, it comes all the way back down, pop all the way back down. So this is kind of abnormal to see this stock hold these gains. Usually you're used to this thing coming all the way back down, but it's doing pretty well right now. So something definitely keep on watch going to the close. Neuro was my next stock that I played. This is actually a really non-typical play of mine. I don't like playing stocks under $2, much less under a dollar. But this one had news out. I saw the float was really small. News came out. I heard it. No, actually, it was hitting my high day scanner here, my low float high day scanner here. And I went over here and I clicked on the news to see what the heck this was. And it was, I caught it like 20 seconds after it was released, just saying that one of their products is going to be available in Best Buy. So whenever a small cap company can get its name attached to a big name company, that's usually something that'll pop the stock. And that's kind of what happened here. News hits. I was able to get in at 69 cents. I was trying to sell at 75, but I just didn't get filled. Came all the way back down. As soon as I saw that people are going to start taking their profits, I was trying to get out on any kind of pop. So I took 5,000 shares here. So I basically got a 3 cent win on 5,000 shares, $150. So again, a slow kind of morning for me. Um, I missed quite a few entries today. It was so frustrating, and those entries would have probably got me 1,000 to 1,500 bucks. But again, I'm up 348 bucks. I cannot complain. As always, a link is in the description down below for the chat rooms that I use, as well as the news source that I use. If you're interested in any of those or have any kinds of questions on them, feel free to ask. I'm on StockTwits. You can find me on Twitter. If you're up for, chatting on IM, I'm on Google Hangouts quite often under the name stockjockat@gmail.com. So hit me up. I'm here to answer questions on any of those services, as well as any kind of stock question that you may have. All right, y'all. I hope you did well today, and I will see you in the next video.